several people. And frankly, several people in the People's National Party are worried this morning as to what new will drop this week as the police pursue the killers or killer of Melissa Silvera.
Jesus Christ! Judge me out of my mouth.
Me I tell you wickedness can't done.
Who turned up at the crime scene as the police pursue the killers or killer of Melissa Silvera.
Jesus Christ! Judge me out of my mouth.
For the children, the 3 little boys who are now facing the grim future of being without a mother, their mother killed inside their own home, and coming to understand, probably not now, but a little later, that their father stands accused of killing Mommy and the subsequent events. If we have any humanity about us, first and foremost as human beings, we must not lose sight of that reality. Those 3 young boys and the family of Melissa and her friends, several of whom have been talking with me. I know it is a political issue because the murder accused, Julian Silvera, is a high-profile political activist for the opposition People's National Party. He's a high-profile activist. So we're not going to escape the fact that in a local government campaign, the People's National Party is going to be facing some political backlash. It's a very, very difficult time politically for the PNP, for this matter to surface now. This morning I heard Carl, well-known JLP activist, call Tonna and Ricardo and was describing the developments last Friday with Mr. Silvera being charged for murder as a gold spoon, salivating at the prospect that, listen, this is a political gift. Carl, be careful. Be careful. And I'm not being naive, because I know, I'm around long enough to know that people like Carl would have been on the other end of, not similar, because this one is unprecedented, a former parliamentarian being charged for murder is totally without precedent in Jamaica, as I heard Lloyd B. Smith making the point this morning to Tonna and Ricardo. Totally without precedence. But as Ricardo cautioned Carl this morning, be careful. First and foremost, we are Jamaicans, humans. We have our political differences. But there are certain boundaries, lines we should not cross. Yes? And be tempered in your effort to squeeze whatever ounce of political capital you can get out of this. A mother is dead, killed, her husband accused of being her killer, 3 young boys, a family, her siblings, her parents, a wider family. This is just tragic. And frankly, it's going to be a test of our political maturity, how we deal with it. Politically, socially, and the police criminally. The police have started doing their work. And this morning, as we speak, the former Member of Parliament woke up in a jail cell. He woke up after spending the weekend in a jail cell with a murder charge hanging over his head. The country last Friday, we were told that, listen, since this story took a dramatic turn in December, that they now have, meaning the police investigators, now have enough evidence on which to mount what Deputy Commissioner Fitzbailey called a viable prosecution against Silvera. A viable prosecution. Yes? This was how the story was reported on Friday afternoon by Siobhan Campbell.
Barely a week after shedding tears at his wife's funeral, Jolyon Silvera has been charged with her murder.
As the police continue its investigation in the murder of Melissa Silvera.
Yeah, I just want to send out a warning to all PMP people, and everybody in Jamaica. You see that case here with Melissa Silvera? You see the girl when you have a little bit of blood? We say she did up at the yard where the murder gone. You have to be careful. Don't talk to her on the phone because about 3 weeks now, me hear say them bug her phone. So they might listen to the conversation. So you be careful because more people will go down for that something, you know. Remember me telling you, you know. Because me don't know how somebody can come out on the media and come tell the nation, say, them did there at the murder scene and nobody else now come talk to them did it, but you say 30 odd people and 40 odd people did it. Oh, that makes sense. That not sound like a cover-up from right there, so oh, she attack. Yeah, man, wanna be careful because trust me, is a good source me hear it from. So them a listen upon our conversation. So you see, anybody will talk to her on the phone about a murder day, or send no text message or no WhatsApp on them something there, and open and not talk nothing for go incriminate on herself. Because at first me see this in all my ears, my 49 ears. You dey upon a scene where murder gone, and nobody no come ask you nothing. Now you come out and run out like Derek, and come say, you did dead and you have a bag of thing for talk like you are the investigator, and you are tell you everything, and the police them didn't even come talk yet, but you come talk, and you put yourself on the murder scene. That not sound like you do that on your own. It look like somebody should be out for come do that. The girl when you have a little bit of blood, PNP people, we can't take no more disaster than a PNP. You hear, no, don't talk to her on a phone because she implicates.